Andy, thank you for joining me tonight after your side's 4-1 win against Solihull Moors in the Birmingham Senior Cup. The 3-goal deficit in the end, but most of the game, both teams are in it.
Yeah, it was very close really. There wasn't loads of chances. Like I say, 4-1 flats us really, if I'm being honest. But we made some good substitutions who scored some goals late on, which makes a big difference. But a bit similar to one of the other games, I think, where we scored late goals. Not a lot in the game until then. But as we've said about cup competitions, it's about making sure you get through, and we've done that.
What would you say about your team's performance overall today?
It was a little bit lacklustre, I would say. I'd like to have been a bit quicker with the ball, a bit better on the passing. But again, some of these players haven't played much football recently. They've been part of the squad and got here. So that's what the beauty of these games are, because it gets people back up to speed. I think we could have been better, but equally, there were some positives as well.
10 changes to your lineup today, one of them being Danny Waldron making his full debut today, and his solid performance from him saw him open his tally for your side.
Yeah, it was a great header, great ball in from Finney, and a great header, typical Danny really. So that will do him good, gets him up and running, hopefully the first of many. And that was what we said really at half time. When we put good balls in the box, it caused them a problem. We didn't do it enough really.
Yeah, as you said, your substitutes made a difference today at the end of the game with Tonks and Creaney both heavily involved. How happy does it make you seeing your changes be the difference makers?
I think we've got good players on the bench. That's all the time. So we've always got people on there who can make a difference. We know what Tonksy and Crean's are all about, and it needed changing not because of them two, but just because people struggling. We had some injuries and we had some people had to come off. So. But whether it was tonight or each week when we play on Saturday in the league, we've always got a good bench. That's the beauty of this squad, that we can always change it and people can have an impact. Some of the ones who started today have done that previously. So, I think what it did tonight showed the strength in depth.
3 late goals today, but towards the end of the game, were you confident that your team would find the winner, or were you looking for penalties?
No, I just thought we could find a winner, but equally they had some half chances to score a winner. So if we didn't particularly want it to go to penalties, no one does really. So I was delighted to do that. And once we got the first one, it was nice then to get that little bit of a cushion. So to get the third and fourth just was like the icing on the cake really. And like I said, flat us a little bit. I'm realistic. I thought they got a lot of young kids in their team, and I thought they put a really good show in it.
We have to mention him once again. Dan Creaney came onto the pitch and got 2 goals and an assist. It just seems like nothing can stop him right now.
Let's hope not. I'm happy when he's scoring. Absolutely happy. So let's hope it continues.
The semi-final of the Birmingham Senior Cup now, and there's a great feeling around the Lamb at the moment, and we all know that we prioritise the league, but what would it mean to go all the way in this competition?
Yeah, we've said that. Like I said, the first couple of games, it was, like I said, we keep mixing and matching it, but the longer you go on, it'd be nice to get to a final, wouldn't it? We said that. At the end of the day, we've done well in the league, we've had a good cup run, etc, etc. So at the end of that, it'd be nice to try and get to a final and win something. So we're obviously a step closer, and we look forward to the semi-final, whoever it may be.
And finally, we move on to Gateshead away on Saturday. How much confidence will your side take from today and the side's recent form?
I think we have to look at the last, not just the last month or 6 weeks, but the season as a whole. We know that if we go and play to our capabilities and do the fundamentals well, we can give anyone a good game. So we'll have to do that to go to Gateshead. It's a long way. It's going to be a long trip, as we know. And we're going to have to go there and be at our best to get anything. But like I said, the way the form the team's in, why can't we?
Andy, thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations on the result, and we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you. Cheers.